I'm the 8th generation on this farm. My son's the 9th and my grandson will be the 10th. He's 6 months old and we've been here since the early 1800s, I suppose.
Mark Turner runs a family farm in Ohio County, Kentucky. The Turners balance production, agriculture, and conservation as their normal way of doing business.
We're a diversified farm. We have corn, soybeans, wheat, poultry, tobacco, and a few pumpkins and mums.
The Turners developed a Kentucky Agriculture Water Quality Plan before it became enforceable law in 2001. Since then, they have implemented various best management practices and updated the plan to reflect their current farming activities.
We got a comprehensive nutrient management plan also that's probably 1.5 inches thick in the last 5 years.
Kentucky state law requires any agriculture operation 10 acres or more in size to have a water quality plan. The plan is a set of best management practices, or BMPs, to protect water resources on the farm. These practices not only protect water quality, but they also conserve soil resources, can save time and money, and are simply good farming practices.
The Ag Water Quality Plan has 6 parts to it, so it addresses a lot of different situations on your farm. The farmstead, your crops and livestock, your streams, your forestry, and your pesticide use and storage.
Mr. Turner has seen the benefits of implementing water quality plan practices such as cover crops, conservation tillage, and nutrient management, including the utilization of poultry litter.
We have a lot of litter. We sell most of our litter because we've used it for 20 years, and most of our ground is up in good shape on our P&K, so we just use a minimal amount and add commercial fertilizer on the nutrients we need to bring up a little bit.
The proof is right beneath his feet, in his soil resources.
And I really didn't know what we were doing to the ground, but the soil scientist come out and he digs a hole here and he tells me this is what's going on, this is great. And I said, well, it don't look that different to me. So we went over on the neighbor's farm and we dug a hole and he showed me the difference, and I was like, oh, I understand now. I knew it was working, but I didn't know how it was working.
Conservation of the land is not a new concept for the Turner family. Mark's father implemented practices to protect soil and water on the farm, and Mark continues that tradition. The Turners have made conservation practices a normal part of their farming operations.
Conservation is really high on our list here.
They use the help of local conservation agencies to link their water quality plan with participation in state and federal programs. In some locations on their farm, it makes better economic sense to promote conservation instead of farming fence row to fence row.
We work with our NRCS mostly every year. We've got wildlife borders, filter strips, waterways, settlement control basins, and we're in the CSP program.
Developing and implementing a water quality plan helps farmers identify new and existing ways to conserve the farm's natural resources for future generations, while still producing agricultural products for today's consumer.
And we don't have that much land, and we're getting more people, so we need to take a better care of the land we have. I think I can do my part to save the soil I have. Ground's pretty expensive around here, so it's kind of funny that if you would pay that much for ground, to watch it wash down the ditch. Not only that, but how detrimental it is downstream to your neighbors, maybe from here to the Mississippi or Gulf of Mexico.
To learn more about developing and implementing a Kentucky Agriculture Water Quality Plan for your farm, contact your local conservation district, Cooperative Extension Service office, or visit our website.